stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Well, it has been a minute, ladies and gentlemen, since I've got on stream. How's everybody doing? It's good to see everybody. I hope you're doing well. It has been a very interesting week. A lot has happened. And I'm even more shocked at just how we got here. Before we get into this, man, shout out to everybody on the channel. Much love. People in the chat, I see you. What's up? I don't even know where to start. I really, really don't know where to start when it comes to just covering what's happened. Now, a lot of you guys are, a lot of y'all are still stuck in an old mindset. And I get it. Trust me, I get it. But once I explain what's happening, hopefully we can get it through to you that everything's, number one, is good, right? And it's not really going to hurt you in the long run. But for the dudes that's, well, in denial, we're just going to go ahead and go about it. So, anyway, what's been happening? There's been a lot of change in the industry. And we're not just talking about Microsoft putting games on PlayStation. Oh, no. We're talking about PlayStation also following suit and going even further in terms of getting the most out of their games. Now, Herman Holtz, well, really PlayStation, but I guess you could say Herman Holtz pretty much all but confirmed what I've been telling you guys in my last videos. And it's crazy that we've gotten here, but a lot of people think that this is strictly in regards to service games. Listen, I want you to listen to me right now. You're already 50-50 when it comes to day in terms of, day one when it comes to games being released on PC, okay? Service games are day one in PC. It's not affecting the console whatsoever, okay? Not at all. It hasn't been. The fact that they actually went out here and said that we have to rearrange and rethink how we're going to go about this is flat out telling you what's really about to happen. Games, ladies and gentlemen, are about to legit launch side by side with PC in regards to PlayStation. I'm telling you right now, I am telling you it's going to happen. A lot of you guys think it's not going to happen. Helldivers is a prime example of why this is going to happen. The game did extremely well. It's gotten a lot of success. Sony sees this, and they see more money to grab in terms of the PC market, and they want to capitalize on that. They even tell you that flat out that they want to be more aggressive in terms of PC and mobile. They're going all in with this. Now, how do I start? I mean, honestly, it's wild that we're here, but I mean, what else needs to be said? So, PlayStation. PlayStation. Hiroki Totoki already told you they were going to do this. But, let's see here. Let's go ahead and pull it up. And before we even get into this, man, I know a lot of people are upset about, certain trends happening with PlayStation and in the future. But here's the thing with PlayStation that you guys need to understand. Sony's flat out telling you that it's not sustainable to keep throwing $200 to $300 million at these games and play Russian roulette on whether or not these games do well in the market. You're now seeing that as they just confirmed that Twisted Metals was canceled. Listen, man, I keep telling y'all, buy the games, man. Get off of Twitter, get off of social media, go play the games. Stop worrying about Xbox. Go buy and support the games. Problem is, ladies and gentlemen, nobody's going out here and buying these games. They're not. And it shows by the numbers. Now, and it's crazy about that. Now, as far as the future is concerned, whether or not it's going to be on Xbox, I think that's where the biggest fear. The funny thing is, you already have a game that's on Xbox, if I remember correctly, that's going to be going there, and that's Marathon. That will be on Xbox. That's Bungie. That's Sony's studio. They own that studio. You got one going there. Will more follow suit? Honestly, it depends. It depends on success. And at this rate, I do think you're probably going to see more follow suit and go that route too. And the reason why, the market right now has pretty much, the market as it is right now is in a sense of survival mode. It really, really feels like. Everybody's putting everything where they can get it to get the most out of. You got Sea of Thieves going to PlayStation. You got Hi-Fi Rush going there, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of things are changing. So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case down the road for Sony in regards to other games. But as far as PC is the main culprit at hand here. And I do think with PC, you're going to see this day one happen a lot earlier than you think. And with the way things have been handled, Sony needs it. They really, really need it. Now, budgets are definitely out of hand right now. Spider-Man 2 was about $200 million, and it made its budget back, but I have a feeling Sony was banking on that hitting $20 million. I really, really do think so. But it didn't do $20 million. It did over $10 million, which is great for Spider-Man. I'm glad it did well. But even with the success of Spider-Man 2, guys, Insomniac Games has officially lost staff. They lost workforce. You know who's also lost workforce? Naughty Dog has lost workforce. Sony London? Sony London is gone. Media Molecule is about a fraction away, this amount away, to lose or to close down. They were that close away from getting closed down. Media Molecule, you know, the geniuses behind Little Big Planet were about to be gone. And, you know, I'm looking on social media. I see dudes talking about, well, I guess games should be $100. Listen to me right now. I want you to listen to me very, very carefully. If dudes are not buying games at $70, what the hell makes you think they will buy them at $100? What the hell makes you think they will buy them at $80? The same dudes who cap on social media ain't buying the games at the damn price points now. What makes you think they're going to buy them now if they were at that price point? They're not. Did you guys know in 2024, we have lost over 8,000 developers collectively? Now you think about that, did you? In 2024 alone, we have lost over 8,000 developers. 8,000. Dudes wondering where the next exclusives are, where the new IPs at. We ain't getting those anytime soon. We're not. Insomniac is the main thing keeping PlayStation in the green light in terms of like the community. And their games are more likely getting pushed back after the hacking. There's nothing coming out of first party for PlayStation. Nothing. And you guys think exclusives are going to continue. Exclusives are definitely going bye-bye sooner than we think. And I get it. You know, a lot of people want to use them to argue in console war. But here's the thing. I don't care about this stupid-ass console war. I've been very open about this. I don't care about this console war. I care about the developers that make the magic that we play. The games are the magic. That's what I care about. And the fact that we have lost over 8,000 of these developers, the fact that Insomniac Games, the studio that's been keeping PlayStation relevant, has lost workforce, the fact that Media Molecule is almost gone, the fact that Sony London, that last studio just closed, says a lot. It paints a very vivid picture of what the hell is happening around you. It's either one thing. Listen, this is where we're at right now because dudes are not buying the games. They're capping on Twitter. They're capping in videos. They're acting like they're supporting stuff. This is where we're at right now. This is the crossroads we're at. We're either going to get rid of exclusives, right? Or you're going to pay $100 for these same games to alleviate how much these studios are losing. Well, which one you going to pick? Are you guys going to pay $100 for games? Seriously. Go ahead. Put it in the chat. Are you guys going to pay $100 for exclusives? Or are you going to let go of this exclusive mindset? And you know what's funny about exclusives? For the most hilarious thing I saw on social media, dudes saying that they don't want AAA games no more. Listen to me very carefully. You dudes is out here talking about some AAA games are bad for the industry. All of a sudden, now you guys are against AAA games, but for the longest time, that's been the main bread and butter that's been pushing us to get into the consoles. Remember, that's the big thing, right? We can only get this on console gaming, right? Only available on PlayStation. These type of dudes that was going around with that propaganda. Now you guys are against AAA games, and you guys want AA games. Mind you, the reason why they're saying this is because of Helldiver's success. But I thought you guys liked AAA. I thought AAA was the best way to go about it. I thought AAA was showing off the max power of the console. Now you guys don't want the consoles maxed out. But hey, you want to hype up a PS5 Pro. What's the point of a Pro then? This is what I'm talking about. Every single time there is some weird goalposts being moved, there is some damage control, it doesn't make any damn sense. No one wins in this stupid ass argument. Everybody finds something to spin it to. Why? I don't know. But your guess is as good as mine, but it makes no sense. None. Dudes saying they're going to be done with PlayStation if PlayStation puts their games day one on PC. Mind you, all their service games are day one on PC, and yet they're still in the PlayStation ecosystem. Mind you, Sony has still dropped the games, and they're still going to get the games despite it's going to be available on PC. What do you care more about? Bragging rights, or do you care about the studios and the sequels? What do you care about? This is what's killing me. I've never seen so many people so fragile when it comes to just what's happening around them. Everybody has to walk around eggshells because they're afraid of losing something like traction. You dudes are afraid to speak up. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Ain't no one getting hurt because PlayStation's putting their games elsewhere. No one's going to get hurt. You're fine. At the end of the day, Sony and Microsoft has been selling you one thing. Here's the funny thing. A lot of you have been missing this too. Sony and Microsoft have mostly been selling you ecosystems. They haven't been trying to sell you strictly consoles. They've been selling you ecosystems. Notice Sony's been prioritizing stuff like handhelds. They've been prioritizing mobile, PC, and of course the console. Multiple ways for you to experience the first party and third party games on their PlayStation side, their ecosystem. They've been selling you an ecosystem. Microsoft has been doing the same thing with Game Pass, etc., and the same options. That's what's been happening. The fact that no one is not talking about this, but want to spin this and try to say, oh, Microsoft's the only one doing this, when Sony's doing it flat in front of your faces. Sony upped the price of PlayStation Plus, and y'all still ain't getting no benefit from the Plus being upgraded. Think about this for a second. Just really think. What have you gotten since the PlayStation Plus price hike? What have you been getting? Nothing. Oh, we're paying more for Plus because we're getting more first-party games, right? Well, 2023, we got one, and 2024, we got none. What games? What games? What first-party games we getting from PlayStation? These games cost way too much. The budgets are out of control. And they need to make it up for it. They need to. The budgets are way out of hand. And there's no way they can sustain this the way they're going. With dudes making excuses and not supporting games. Dudes gave me all the smoke in the world for how honest I was in regards to how I felt about games like Returnal, right? And then when we see the sales figures for Returnal, like that game does like 100,000. Dudes want to say, oh, it was a niche game. No, it wasn't a niche game. You dudes just don't want to support good games. You dudes don't want to support the games you run your mouth about. But you know what you do want to do? You want to go to social media. You want to go to comment sections. You want to go to YouTube. You want to go to every little forum you can think of to brag about these games and compare these damn games to the competition and act like you supporting them. But the reality is you're not supporting them. And there you go. That's why we're here. Games are now going to other platforms. And guess what? More are going to be going that way. More are going to be following suit. There ain't no damage control in this. There ain't no sugarcoating this. All you dudes that spend all your days, day in and day out, finding some way to bitch and complain about the competition, but act like you ain't got the balls to talk about the shit that's happening in front of you with PlayStation. This is what y'all got. PC gamers are now going to be experiencing PlayStation games day and date as shit progresses. And you know what's funny? Not even your hardware is exclusive to PC. VR is now on PC. Dude's like, oh, that's a dub. VR needed it. I'm sorry. That's not helping your cause, man. We've been said this for the longest. But you know what's funny when they said this? PC don't deserve our VR tech. Now you guys are okay with it. This is why I tell you, when day and date happens, none of you frauds that's claiming you're going to leave are going to be going anywhere. You're going to be right there, still in the PlayStation ecosystem, playing the games. More gamers to get to play them, whether it be PC or mobile or cloud or hell, maybe Xbox down the road, right? Everybody's going to be playing these, and guess what? You're going to be fine. You're not going to PC. Half you dudes that claim you're going to PC have given me multiple excuses as to why you would never go to PC. You've gone to great lengths to explain how terrible PC gaming is, right? How terrible it is. You mean to tell me you dudes are going to do a 180 and go PC gaming? You're going to leave where you're comfortable at, where all your games are, you know, your trophies and all this stuff, right? An ecosystem that you've been sold for years. You're going to leave because a few games go to the opposition? You dudes, man. I'm telling you. And Cassie can tell you. Hell, I'll tell you. As soon as it comes to one issue with your PC, whether it be a driver update or whatnot, watch you immediately go right back to console gaming. You ain't gonna last in PC gaming. Have you dudes run your mouth like you want that smoke in PC gaming? Ain't even gonna get close. You're going to go right to where consoles have always been sold for. And to the dudes that think exclusives are selling the consoles, the numbers are speaking a different tune here. The exclusives on the PlayStation side are not selling the console. What's selling the console is third-party deals and multiplats. Sony sees this. That's why they're opening these games up. That's exactly why they're doing this. They see what's going on here. Y'all not buying the games. And it's okay. It's okay to admit it. Y'all not buying the games. If they're not for you, they're not for you. But guess what? On PC, there's a whole big market of gamers that are willing to buy the games that you don't want to buy. There's a whole demographic of gamers that are willing to support the games that, ironically, you should be supporting. If it wasn't for PC, Ratchet & Clank would have sold like 1.7 million or 1.6 million, which is abysmal. I'm just saying. It's still low as it is, but I find that ridiculous. But dudes want to say, hey, the power of the SSD, this is the game to get, right? Only 2 million bought it, right? Yeah. Wow. Power of the SSD, 2 million. How awesome. How awesome is that? Meanwhile, you dudes want to hang on small words. Well, it was profitable, Big Cloud. There's a difference between profitable and successful. You see, if it was successful, we'd have had a lot more accolades going on right now. Wasn't that successful? So Sony sees this, and guess what? They're guaranteeing that they will be successful down the road. At the end of the day, man, I care about the games most and foremost. I don't give a damn about no opinions. I don't care about no crying on social media. I don't care about crying, people crying in Twitter spaces, et cetera, et cetera. I don't give a rat's ass about these dudes crying all day, day in and day out about games they haven't played. I don't care about these dudes. I care about the developers that create the magic that we are accustomed to. That's what I care about. And at the end of the day, if these developers are making the money that they deserve and the work they put into this is justified and we can get greenlit sequels, I'm okay for it. And think about it like this. Just imagine, because, a lot of dudes bring this up. A lot of dudes jump on the bandwagon when I bring this game up. Imagine how quick we would have got a sequel if The Order 1886 was in the same conversation and it was on multiple platforms. Do you think we would have got a sequel? Go ahead and chat. Answer me. Do you think we would have got a sequel? Go ahead. Sound off. Why are these super chats? Shout out to Ice Cream Gamer. Remember, for 35 months. Yeah, 35 months. Appreciate you, Ice Cream. Thank you. Severin Evans. What happened now, Ryan? What did Herman Hull say? Also, how did he word it exactly? You caught my interest. I keep being told this is not going to happen, but from what you say now, it absolutely is. I'm going to read it. Don't worry. Colt Classic Cage, $5 super chat. We in this bitch. Hey, shout out to Colt Classic Cage. What's up? So I see one say yes. I see no. Oh, y'all don't believe the Order 1886 would have happened if it had the full-on success that it deserves? You don't think it would have happened? You don't think a sequel would have happened? Come on, sound off. Let's see it. Y'all don't think a sequel would have happened? Y'all crazy if y'all don't think so. Oh, you meant to say yes. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I see yeses in the chat. Now we're getting somewhere. Cold Classic Cage, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Shout out to you. Make sure you guys check out Cold Classic Cage, aka Cassie. Check out her content. 2 Reels for Fills as well. Check them out. So, again, you guys are saying yes. So you already see the benefits of having more eyes on a product. It doesn't affect you that someone else gets to play the damn game. At the end of the day, if you like the game, you're going to like the game. But if you're one of these weirdos that all of a sudden doesn't like the game because the rival competitors get to play it on their side, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, number one. Number two, why the fuck are you playing multiplats? Like Resident Evil. Does that devalue Resident Evil? Does that devalue Red Dead 2? Bully? GTA? Oh, it don't work like that now, do it? That logic don't work now, do it, huh? It feels stupid, don't it? Don't it? This stupid-ass tribalistic nature is retarded as it is. It's dumb. Makes no sense. The whole industry is flat out telling you that they need to go this route. They need to. Over 8,000 devs gone. 900 at PlayStation has officially been cut. It's like, bro, where do we go? Where do we continue? It's going to continue to happen if they don't change things and course correct this. Yeah, we know someone who said they would sell their PS5 if they go day and day PC. Yeah, we know. Shout out to Big Mike. Oops, I meant to say. I didn't mean to say that out loud. Big Mike ain't going no damn well. He's so full of it. Shout out to Big Mike. I'm going to PC for real. Even though Mike says flat out he hates PC gaming. We got him on record. We got him on record saying he hates PC game, but you going all in, right? Oh, Mikey. Crazy. Let me pull out this tweet right here. So, let's read this courtesy of PlayStation. I wonder if I should put this on the screen here. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me just put this here. Do I have it set up? I should have it set up here. Let me see. Give me 1 second. No technical difficulty, but I gotta see if I have a screen ready for this. Do I? I think I do. Yep, I do. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. Start with this. Let us start and just go through all the stuff that has happened, shall we? Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me check my stream. You guys should be able to see everything. Yep. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So let's start with this. This is courtesy of PlayStation. PlayStation 5 is in its 4th year, and we are at a stage where we need to step back and look at what our business needs. At the same time, our industry has experienced continuing and fundamental change which affects how we all create and play games. Delivering the immersive, narrative-driven stories that PlayStation Studios is known for at the quality bar that we aspire to requires a reevaluation of how we operate. Delivering and sustaining social, online experiences, allowing PlayStation gamers to explore our worlds in different ways, wink wink, as well as launching games on additional devices such as PC and mobile requires a different approach and different resources. What does that sound like to you, ladies and gentlemen? What does that sound like? Let you guys sound off in the chat. What do you think that sounds like? Go ahead. What does it sound like? What's up? What's up, Mass? What's up, everybody? I see y'all. I see y'all in the chat. What's up? But what does it sound like? That sound a little like day and date to me. That damn sure sound like day and date to me. Think about it. Just think about it, people. It's already 50-50 split. Your service games are day one. They said they need to reevaluate this and go about this with different resources. It's going to flip. They're doing it all in. You can't tell me they didn't see the success of Helldivers and was like, you know what? Damn. Yeah, maybe we not gonna do this. Maybe we not gonna do this. Y'all crazy if y'all don't think this is happening. This is happening. It is going to happen. There's no way around this. Master says nothing about it says day and date. What do you think it says, Mass? Explain it. Explain what you think it says. What does it say? Go ahead. Enlighten us. What do you think it says, brother? Go ahead. I'm telling you right now, I just told you what it says and what it's really gonna mean what it's gonna mean. This isn't Sony saying we're gonna make AA games. And on top of that, if Sony does go a AA game route and they get rid of AAA games altogether, again, what all that slander for Xbox Game Pass, stuff like that, is going to get more stupid. Wouldn't you guys think? I hope that's not the damage control that's going around. People think Sony's just going to bring their games down. Seriously, if you guys think they're going to bring the AAA down the AA for all their studios, so I was wrong, y'all. You said not going to happen, keep wishing, but you didn't answer the question. I don't understand. Answer the question. What do you think it means? Explain. What do you think it means? Don't be shy. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. What do you think it means? Tell us. Moving up for a second here. What's up, Anthony? Sounds like Xbox, he says. Exactly. Sounds like Hiroki canceling Jim Ryan's games and pushing AAA games. Our first party. I'm sorry. Sounds like Hiroki canceling Jim Ryan's games and putting AAA games out first day and date on PC with third-party exclusives. Profit is higher on software than selling boxes. Paul, you get it, brother. You just caught on to it, brother. You got it. Exactly the point. They make more money on software than they do hardware. What do you think is going to happen when they put that software on multiple boxes and multiple avenues day one when they're hot on the market? What do you think is going to happen? More what, people? More revenue, more profit, more growth. That is what's going to happen. That's what Sony's going to do. It doesn't say specifically day and date. Don't be mad because Xbox is going third party and leaving AAA behind. What the hell does Xbox have to do with what I just asked you? I am talking about PlayStation. What is wrong with you? And what the hell is wrong with you? Number one, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. You say you brought up Xbox. What the hell is Xbox got to do with what PlayStation doing here? This is the other thing, the deflection. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell? This guy, it doesn't say specifically day and date. First of all, if you've been paying attention, Mash, you would know that they ain't going flat out say it. Look at what happened with Phil Spencer. They danced around it. And yet they're still doing it for PlayStation. You don't think this is happening? Or maybe you're just mentally ill. Pay attention to what's going on in front of you. Relax. What is going on here? My man said I'm bad about Xbox. What the hell? I tell you, man, like, yo, y'all go with the win when y'all come to, like, accuse me and shit. It's bad enough dudes call me a PC elitist, then dudes call me an Xbox. What am I now? Can you just call me what the fuck I really am? I'm a realist. I'm a realist who happens to fucking like and game on fucking PlayStation. I've always fucking been that. Can we just fucking do that? Can we be honest with our fucking selves for once in this damn community? Can we fucking get that right? I'm just saying. These are facts, Evan. It's crazy. Cass, you loving this? I already know Cass clipping this. It's hilarious. Anyway, Xbox and PlayStation are both third party. They both support PC. And they do. And people think that they're like, oh, it's not the same. They're like, the Xbox is doing this. Xbox is leaving the industry. Microsoft's not leaving the damn industry. But you know what they are doing? They are making sure they make the money that they should be on these damn games so they can continue and give you more from their first-party studios. It's that simple. You're going to see that happen with PlayStation. Since you dudes ain't buying them, they know X amount of people and X amount of different platforms that will buy them. And you're going to see that. That's what's going to happen. There's too many people capping for games that ain't fucking buying them. Do I need to remind you motherfuckers what happened with Foam Stars? What did dudes say about Foam Stars? Foam Stars is a great looking game. It's fire. This is a sleeper hit, Square Enix. PlayStation gets a dub for this. And yet Helldivers drives, and they're not even on it. They on Helldivers. 400 people watching Foam Stars. Not even playing Foam Stars. They're watching Foam Stars on Twitch. Maybe if it was free, it'd be better. But even I ain't playing that shit if it was free. $80 a year? Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all need to relax. It's more than just a damn console war. It's more than just that. But y'all missing the point. It's crazy. Let's go a little further here. This news made me sick to my stomach, but at the same time, I don't blame Sony. I don't blame them. The games aren't selling. The games aren't selling. So that's why they canceled it. Let's go. Yeah. Everybody take it easy on Maz. That's the homie. He cool. He's pushing my buttons, but he's cool. Piece of shit. Love you, though. Anyway, this is where it pisses me off even further. Y'all see right here on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, Sony canceled Twisted Metal live service. Out of all the games to take a chance with live service that absolutely would have printed money, Twisted Metal was this. It had a successful TV show, number one. Okay, it had a successful TV show. I thought the TV show was going to be bad. It actually ended up being pretty good. So you had a TV show that actually re-sparked interest in it. You canceled that, right? But you give us Foam Stars that no one was going to get into. If you see the success of Rocket League, you would know that this would have been it. This would have printed money. This would have been fire. Live service for him. It's bad enough Factions is canceled. But, I'm sorry, dudes didn't want Factions though, right? Dudes that was hyping it up with us all of a sudden didn't want Factions. My apologies. My apologies. Bro. I'm just saying, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. What else happened here? Neil Druckmann. Honestly, I kind of saw this happening. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of saw this happening. Not this soon, or not him posting this particular soon. Damn, but I didn't expect him to be happening anytime soon either, in regards to Neil. But Neil Druckmann Flower said, he doesn't think he has that many big games left in him. Yeah, I feel you, Neil. I feel you. There's a lot of games that's not going to be happening. As you guys clearly see with Twisted Metal, a lot of big games are not going to happen because the budget's simply not there. They're not going to do it. Not going to take attempts on it. Now, granted, this doesn't mean that you're not going to get Last of Us Part 3. You're going to get Last of Us Part 3. It's going to happen. You're going to get your Last of Us Part 3. You're going to get your last final chapter for that. I don't really care for that one, but you're going to get it regardless. There is a new IP that is still happening with Naughty Dog that I think you're going to see before you get Last of Us Part 3. So you do have a game coming from Naughty Dog Games. We're not going to take that away from Naughty Dog. You do have a game. You have 2 games or 1 game coming and did one another that's hasn't started yet, but you know it's on the board. That's coming for PlayStation. We know that. But it's like, yo, at this rate, something's got to give, people. Something's got to give. Either games go day one in PC, or you're paying more and you're still getting significantly less. And I would like a lot of people to break this trend of paying more and not getting more. I would absolutely like for this trend to stop with PlayStation. There's too many people accepting of that. Paying more and getting less. You pay more for PlayStation Plus, you still get less for PlayStation Plus. No big difference. $20 more money and you're $20 more and you're not getting anything new for Plus. What is going on here? What's next? You're gonna damage control when games go to $100? If that was the case, what's gonna change with games being $100? You getting the exact same type of games, formula, half-ass games, incomplete games for $100? You think the market's crashing now? The market would implode because nobody buying shit at that point. Something's got to give, people. Exclusives are on their way out. They're done. Sony's telling you this. They're preparing you for this. It will happen. Dudes saying they're done with AAA games. You dudes weren't buying AAA games to begin with, so stop the cap. It's that simple. Okay? That simple. What up, David? These are facts. And these are facts. Yo, Excalibur, you spitting. You spitting. Dudes wanted to argue with me when I brought that up. But they wanted to defend it. It's crazy. Hiko Bottom. That's someone new. What's up? I don't know what game that is, but he says the first one coming soon, according to reports. Hey, we'll see. Heard you in the morning go boom show, Big Cloud. All set on that show. I was sleeping. So I heard you. Hey, man, someone's got to drop the news, man. Someone's got to drop the points, man. Listen, I don't care about, like a lot of people are not calling it like it is, bro. They're being very picky on what they report on. I don't care if you are a PlayStation fan, Xbox fan, etc. But when you have something this dire happening in front of you and dudes that are legit on this defensive where they don't want to listen and they're just over the moon thinking that that the world revolves around them. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Us doing content, right? Us doing content, us doing Twitter spaces and stuff like that. We are a vocal minority. I want you to understand this. We are a very vocal minority. Some of us get some resources down the road and be able to talk to XYZ and do things, right? Like Big Cloud, I've been doing things, right? Talking to people here, but I'm here to tell you we're a vocal minority. The overwhelming vast majority make up this industry in terms of the market. They make up the market, okay? Casuals. If you don't got the casuals, if the casuals ain't buying your shit, the games ain't really going to do well. There's a reason why Nintendo is so successful. Nintendo knows how to make games for their hardcore audience, which will buy anything, and also casuals that will also buy it as well. That's why Nintendo's games sell 30+ million units. That's simple. Even the biggest non-gaming gamer out there, right? The hardcore casuals will buy anything that says Mario on it because they know what they're going to get out of Mario. Mario has that nostalgia to them. They will buy it right off the bat. PlayStation doesn't have that same success. So guess what? They're going to open their games up, embrace PC, right? Embrace mobile, all that stuff that they already been doing. You already got the handheld in development, by the way, for this, y'all. You already got the handheld. And guess what? This new handheld supposedly is going to play games natively. So you're going to have your Steam Deck-esque equivalent That's going to be your new handheld, your new PSP type of device, because apparently the Portal surprised Sony. So that's going to be your real one. And there you go. You have options. What do you guys think is better? I want y'all to think about something real quick. What do you guys think is better? Having options to play a game or being stuck on one platform that might eventually die? Go ahead, sound off. I got no issues having options playing a game. Options never hurt no one. Options never hurt no one experiencing a game, ever. But some people it does. Sad but true. Sad but true. It won't be day and date. Jackknife, you've been saying this all night, brother. I just read the quote. It's happening, brother. It's happening. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I know you feel attached to it, but here's the funny thing. What is it? Okay, matter of fact, since you here, explain to me how it hurts you that it's day and date. Daddy, let's pay attention. How does it hurt you that it's day and date? I would like to hear everybody's comments on this. How would it hurt you that the game's going day and date would be on PC? How does it hurt PlayStation, and how does it hurt you? Sound off. You have the floor. You have the floor, my brother. You have the floor. And these are facts. The shareholders want their return on investment. See, Severin Evans already knows. He already knows. He already knows. We all know. I don't want the console to go away. Okay. The console is still here. They're making their money from the software, which is where they get their main source of revenue through their sales. The sales will be getting even more from the other platforms. That money gets recycled, and guess where that money goes, Jackknife? The console that you play. You get more consoles, another avenue for you to play the games, and you're fine. So again, I ask you, how does it affect you that the games are on PC if they go day and date the PC? Let's hear this. Yes, these are options. The games will go multiplat, like Resident Evil, and guess what? The corporation will benefit, and you will still have your console. So how does this affect the box? Sound away. Go ahead. Anybody else want to help them? Sound away. I'll open the floor. The floor is open. How does it affect you that PlayStation games going day and date, or how would it affect PlayStation if their games go day and date the PC? Go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's answer. The floor is you guys. The floor is yours. Sound away. Here, I'll put this on the screen while you sound away. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sound away. The more games being sold means more revenue to develop the next console. It's basic logic. There you go, Silent. You got it. You got it. PC won't buy any consoles. PC won't buy any consoles. Why would PC buy any consoles when they're on PC? The guys on PC were never buying consoles to begin with. They are, however, going to buy the software, which Sony benefits the most from. Day one, while it's hot. That money, that revenue, again, gets recirculated into the PlayStation ecosystem, aka the consoles, and they make their money. What part of this is not triggering you? It's not making it through your head right now. How does it affect PlayStation if they put their games on PC? How does it hurt them? You just brought up a benefit. That doesn't hurt them. Explain. So I don't know why anyone would go to consoles when PC would be a better platform out there for 3. Yeah, that's true. And here's the funny thing about that, Rizan. I hear what you're saying, but here's the thing. The thing that's always sold consoles is simplicity. The casuals like simplicity, simple plug and play. Consoles will always have their use. Even the Xbox, they will have their use. They're going to be fine. They're still going to be buying their consoles. They'll talk about the specs and all this stuff or whatever. They might have one little feature for a few years or, and some change, and then they'll hype that up like, hey, this is better than PC gaming. See, I would never go to PC gaming because my SSD is faster than the SSD on PC. Mind you, in a year and a half, that same SSD is going to be available for a PC. But besides the point, these dudes are on that mindset. But you see it happen all the time. Exactly. Held average was day and date. If this makes for better games, I'm with it. That's all that matters. You're going to get better games. You're going to get more games. And here's the funny thing, L. You're going to get more faster than what you're getting now. Why? Because there's more money coming in. Sony sees that revenue. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's not helping Sony when dudes are waiting for sales for PlayStation games and they run their mouths like they're supporting them. It doesn't help the platform. Too many people don't understand this. It's not helping them. And the funny thing is, I bid on this. Y'all can vouch for me. I bid on the whole anti-exclusives going here and there. I'm thinking exclusives are this. Until I saw the sales numbers. And it told me flat out, listen, they're not selling. And there's a reason why we're not getting sequels. If this guarantees sequels to games that I want, I'm all for it. At the end of the day, we all win. I don't care. I don't care about anybody losing brownie points here in terms of this console war. I don't care about that. So it's curious. I'm curious how things go. You said none of the PlayStation fanboys that deny day and date seem to be able to explain why they think it won't happen. Okay, people on PC playing PlayStation games does not bother me, okay, whatsoever. But you can't deny that a lot of people will drop the consoles and go to PC. Just look at Xbox consoles or Xbox console sales. Okay. Xbox console sales versus PlayStation. Did they go to PC or did they go to PlayStation, Jackknife, which is another console? Overall, as a console, PlayStation has been proven to be a better value to a lot of people because it has more units out there. It's been a lot more having with PlayStation, right? They haven't gone to PC. PC is just an option. It's another option to experience this. And you know what's funny about this? It won't affect the sales. Let me tell you why it won't affect PlayStation sales. It has already been proven. This isn't even a fanboy statement I'm saying. Y'all can already quote me on this. Y'all can see this in multiple videos, etc. PlayStation has always been a bigger, stronger worldwide brand than Xbox. They've had more ties in the industry than Xbox. A bigger, a big impact on pop culture, etc. PlayStation has always been that synonymous with the industry. It's a bigger name than Xbox. It has more ties, more relationships. It won't affect the console whatsoever that games go day and date into another platform. It won't affect them. At the end of the day, you're still a console gamer, Jackknife. You're not going PC. You keep listen, all y'all do is telling me y'all going PC, or you think, or you're making this assumption that all these people are going PC. I'm here to tell you flat out, these dudes are not going to go full PC. Some have made the jump, and here's the funny thing about those that made the jump. A lot of these dudes who made the jump are still with the console. They still have consoles with them. Why? Because they like the ecosystem of the console. And even if you do go to PC, it doesn't mean you can't buy the console. There are people on your friends list on PlayStation or on Xbox that are not going to jump to PC and whatnot. So therefore, you have a reason to be on that. Now, when Sony does what I know they're going to do, because they've already been testing this, when they have that system in play where you can transfer your trophies over to PC, which is going to happen down the road, then we're going to see how that dynamic goes, right? Your whole conversion pass, because they're doing that with Xbox, with PC. I'm curious to see how they do it. But we'll see. But for now, you have a reason to still be on your console. And hell, if you care about the exclusives, if you care about the ecosystem, you'll be fine regardless. It doesn't affect your ecosystem. The Xbox will still be there. The PlayStation will still be there. Severin Evans with the $5 super chat. He says, even if they go to PC, they are still going to buy PlayStation games on that PC. So at that point, what did you really do? You still gave them money. And these are facts. Sony cares about what, Severance? They care about your sales. They care about that software sale. They care that Spider-Man is doing 20 million, 10 million. They want those numbers for their games. They want that. Sony's always wanted those Nintendo numbers, y'all. And guess what? They're going to get those Nintendo numbers, or at least close to those Nintendo numbers, with them opening their games up to another platform. And listen, the funny thing about PC gamers, and I can flat out say, PC gamers, they don't cap, man. They buy the games. If they're going to buy the games, they're going to buy the games. They will buy them. They will support the living hell out of those games, especially if PlayStation dudes are not buying them. They will support those first-party games. And I'm all for it. I'm good they support that. I got no issue with it. The fact that we got to this point where we're looking at another platform, and it's basically like you're asking another platform for help to support the games that you should be supporting, it's kind of telling. It's really, really telling. A lot of people might not want to hear it, but I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It is a big, big change. It's a big change. It's happening. I'm just trying to get you guys ready for it. A lot of y'all are in denial. Y'all thinking Sony's like, oh, Sony has my best interests. I lose value because Sony does this. You don't lose no damn value because you still got the games on PlayStation. It's like you still got the games on Xbox. Losing value would be if Sony says we're putting all our games on PC and the PlayStation brand doesn't get those games no more. That's losing value. You still have your value in your consoles. I think a lot of you need to learn the definition of value. I really, really do. Crazy. Dudes like Govi Big Cloud are very few out in the console market that would jump from console to PC. Meanwhile, they still use PS5s. Hey, man. That's me. I still got my console. Well, my console's right here. My PC is literally right here. Literally. You know, dudes call me a PC elitist. I don't know about y'all, but I platinumed Helldivers. Have you guys beaten Helldivers? I platinumed Helldivers. I'm dead ass. I platinumed Helldivers. I've been on my console. I've been playing gaming. I love the hobby. I want the damn hobby to survive here. I don't give a damn about this console war. I want the hobby to fucking surprise. Mike Johnson, Big Cloud, admit it. You're going to PC? I'm going to PC. I've been on PC, and I've been on PlayStation. Even before we started getting this trend and this change of day and date. I've been on it. You can ask the platform live. I played games with the platform live. I played games with a lot of people in this chat. Cold Classic Age on PC. But you notice I'm still, and Danny, the platform live, he can tell you, I play more on my damn console than I do on my PC. But I have the option. Options don't hurt. They don't hurt. They never hurt. And one of the main things I like to do as well, and I talk about this and I express about this, is trophies. You know, Big Cloud is a trophy hunter. Am I not? Thanos, am I not a trophy hunter? Do y'all need to see my PSN? Am I not a trophy hunter? y'all think day and date is the okay? So you said you have the console because PlayStation games are not PC day and date. Oh my God! Here's a fun fact, my guy. I got Helldivers day and date. Helldivers is day and date on PC and PlayStation. Guess what brand I bought that on, or I got that on? PlayStation. I didn't get it on PC. Didn't bother. Resigned is also on PC. He got it on PlayStation. We don't care about that. It don't matter. It don't affect me at all. What up, Iman? I see you, brother. It don't affect me. Exclusives have lost so much legroom. It's crazy. My narrative is falling apart now. Big Cloud. Okay, it's Big Cloud, but okay, whatever. How so? How's my narrative, quote unquote, falling apart? How? Oh, man, you dudes, man. Y'all really think the world revolves around you? It don't. Please explain. Somebody explain. And you know what's crazy? It is. A lot of people aren't peeping that. There was over 700,000. I don't know where Delta at. Delta, where you at in the chat? I saw you in there earlier. What's up, Delta? But where the hell is Delta? What was the numbers? The last time I saw the numbers for Helldivers on PC, it was over 700,000. Crazy. Mike, we waiting. We waiting for you to talk, brother. You're on the hot seat. Explain. I have yet to see a convincing argument for day and day on PC and PlayStation. They claim Sony loses 20% per sale when sold on Steam, but don't mention the cut they take on sales for big box stores. I guarantee they won't go day and date. Don't do this, brother. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm telling you. Listen, when they do go on date and date, you know who's still going to be here playing games on PlayStation? You, Jackknife. It doesn't affect you that other players get to play a game, whether it be PlayStation on PC or Xbox on PlayStation or PlayStation on Xbox. It don't affect you. You know what will affect you? More developers getting eyes on their product, because guess what? That's going to result in you getting sequels faster. That's what's going to happen. No one loses anything. I guess what's the name doesn't want to talk. I guess he doesn't want to say anything. Damn, Danny, what's with these dudes, bro? They make these weird claims, then they can't explain, then they disappear. What's with that, bro? That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, man. If only dudes touch grass more often. If only they touch grass. It would have been incredible. It really, really would have been incredible if dudes really went out here and touched grass more often. You want to jump in? Yeah, I'll let you in. Hold on. Let me go to... Let me get the platform live. Let's get the guru of PlayStation Live. Nah, I'm playing. Ain't PlayStation. Platform live. All right, go to RGT. Danny. Sure thing. And it looks like I have to switch my headset. Switch that to that. Switch that to that. And I haven't done an open mic in a while, so if anybody else wants to pull up, let me know. We'll pull you in. I'll do one by one for sure. Then we'll talk about what's happening. Sound good? You guys have enjoyed my Discord? Links in the description below. All right. Ready when you are, Danny boy. Ready when you are. Damn, this man Mike really did go silent. He gone. What happened? I mean, what's something that I said? What? What's going on? Where'd he go? Where'd the man go? Y'all see him? I don't see him. Mikey! Come out to play, eh? Mikey! Oh, he's here. I'm waiting for you to answer. What's the answer? What's your answer? I'm waiting. Sever Evans with the $5 super chat. Before day and date actually happens, I assume we will see a PlayStation PC launcher / storefront. We already saw it was data mined from Spider-Man 2018. Yeah, I do think so. That's a good point. Yeah, I do think that's happening for sure. What up, man? What up, Danny?
What up? What up? Shameless plug. What's going on, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. You can check out the Platform Podcast on Twitch at the Platform Podcast. Of course, shout out to Big Cloud. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is mad, but you know, The truth hurts. What's up, y'all? What's up, man?
Oh God.
Dude,
Oh.
here's my thing. Right?
So apparently Mike's saying, what was the question? Oh Lord, maybe you can alleviate the question. How does my narrative? Oh, good.
I was going to reiterate. You said his narrative fell apart. What we're asking is where. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. It's like CM Punk. This is why we call you the Black CM Punk. Tell me where he's lying.
Tell me where I'm telling lies. Do I have everybody's attention now?
Here's my thing, Big Clout, man. You can't make the money twice and lose, right? Like people keep saying that, the devaluation of Sony. And it's like, dude, you know what Sony sees? Sony sees a new revenue stream to bolster their current environment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys want high fidelity, right? You guys want cutting edge technology like PlayStation VR, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want amazing controllers because I love the place. I didn't like the Sony controller up until the new one. PlayStation 5's controller is amazing. I love the big.
And now you got a beefier Scuff Elite joint. You know what I mean? You got that you got that newer one. You know, you got that Elite joint. But still, like this controller's fire. You know, this is gonna lead to better guys.
Dude,
this is gonna lead to things.
This is how Sony is making their money. I am the person that they want to make money off of, and let me explain, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I get paid tomorrow, I'm picking up that Elite for PlayStation 5. I'm getting that PlayStation controller, right?
Ooh.
Because the way that Sony is talking is they're trying to support PC players, right? They're like, look, we understand that you want to put your money up.
Yep.
We got you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they're going to put PlayStation VR on there, which is a cheaper alternative to the Oculus and shit, I might grab it this time. I know Big Mike been trying to get me to play Resident Evil. I just don't want to play it for $3,000. But I'll play it for $400. You know what I'm saying? If I can get it in VR,
yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm buying the controller. Guess what? Sony literally made, what is it? What is the PlayStation VR? How much it costs? Like $200, $300, right?
VR, I think it's like $4 or $5.
Oh shit! Okay, they get $590 because I'm buying the controller from me.
Yep.
And I don't have the system.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Show me where Sony failed at right there. You see what I'm saying? Point to that where you would think Sony failed with that document. You see what I'm saying? I am the new revenue stream, right? I am the one that's going to create the titles to have sequels. I'm the revenue stream that's going to fund that. Days Gone got greenlit. Remember that shit was dead as fuck.
Dude, nobody was talking about Days Gone. It was like literally one and done once all the stuff was done.
It was two games that proved the point.
Yep.
It was Horizon and Days Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Those two games, which they felt like wasn't the big, it was successful, right?
Yep.
But they've always felt like it could be a bigger success if there was a certain way to grab another type of revenue for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they said, you know what, let's put this shit on PC. You know, yeah, it's been a couple years, but it ain't been 5 years. It ain't been somebody's still clamoring for it. You know, those of us who may have got out of college and said, you know what, since I've been in college and using a PC, my mentality has changed, and I just want to use a PC. Man. And they probably don't have their PlayStation 5 anymore.
Yeah, we be on our rigs. Yeah, we be on our rigs more than when we can fucking count, and it'd be so simple. You know what I mean? It'd be simplicity.
It's so simple. Just literally plug it in and play.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, and dude saying like, you see these comments, like no one has since made a legit argument as to why it doesn't benefit PlayStation to do this.
Mike Johnson, I'm sorry, dude, but you said PC is not going to help Sony. So explain to me, I'm going to explain it again. Sony is getting $590 from me, right? How much is the PlayStation 5 right now? It's about that much, right? So I basically bought into the same ecosystem you guys bought. I'm just not using that particular box. I'm using my independent box to taste it, right? I don't hurt you at all. Literally, what I'm doing literally does not affect you because that's not the inventory they're looking for. They're looking for my specific inventory, the PC person. They want me to buy peripherals. They want me to buy into the service. They want me to buy the games. They want me to buy the DLCs. They want my microtransaction money. You know, how much money you think Helldivers has made in microtransactions on both PC and PlayStation 5? I mean, let's be realistic here, man. You can't lose and say that Sony is not getting like supported because they're doing stuff on PC. Only dudes who are like super immature or like or people who are like super gravitated, and I get it, man. When you're fans of certain things, man, you start to kind of cap for it. Hell, there's games I've capped for that I knew were garbage, right? But because I loved it so much, I felt like I should be defending it.
White knighted, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, in real time, this shit is not really that good, or shit is not going as planned. Right. Sony has been putting out bit by bit. You know, BitCloud's been saying this I would say every month has been now. We've been having this conversation for a while.
Yep.
Sony has been putting out these little bits of, hey, y'all, please be ready. Don't mentally break down when we do shit, right? We're not doing it in spite of
They're already prepping your mind. They're prepping your mind for it. They already tell you, just by the wording of this. Like, there's a reason why I kept this on the screen. Just look at the wording.
Look at the wording of this, right? And when they specifically don't give you the type of games that they're want to go day and date. They just literally says, as well as launching games on additional devices. They made sure that they were not specific because they don't want people to get that narrative like these dudes on Twitter talking about, well, it's just live service games. It's not the story narrative driven games until Spider-Man comes out, announcement comes out. Until you hear this and that and God of War, day and date release for the final version of it, like, or maybe some PC kind of like, game of the year version where it has like all the the first two and then the third final game or whatever, however they want to do it. But those two revenue streams, you can't tell me that won't help Sony. Sony will become like one of the most interesting and profitable, like not necessarily third party, but like platform partner.
Publishers.
Publishers. Just be a publisher. Why can't Sony be a publisher too? You act like they can only support their box. Yeah. That's not how business works.
That's what's got them in this situation where they lost over $10 billion in stock.
Because they let people who don't know the business try to run
Exactly. This right here is adapting to their merits and fixing a problem that can guarantee you the games at the quality. Look at the title here, at the quality that they want. They want to put those AAA budget games, those games that rival movies. Guess what? They need the revenue to keep that up. You feel me? That's how it goes. And you're going to see that. More of that. Does it make sense? Does it make sense now?
You know what's funny, Big Cloud? It's the argument. And I usually don't try to get into like fanboyism. You know this, man.
Yeah. You can't escape it anyway.
you can't, because sometimes you gotta jump into the defense, because sometimes shit is just wild.
Yeah.
I was looking at I want to say his name is it's Alex.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah, Alex. Now and I stumbled upon this shit because somebody had tagged it on Twitter. And it was this kind of like, let me show you the two sides of someone who's insane, right? And one side was they were mad that Xbox released Hi-Fi Rush, and they were saying that Hi-Fi Rush was tragic.
What up,
garbage? Yeah. And it was, what do they call it? Game Pass fodder or whatever, right? Right? They called it that.
Yeah, they called him Game Pass fodder, but they're excited to play that Game Pass fodder on PlayStation.
So, and guess what? If you buy, and I swear to God, if you buy Hi-Fi Rush, not only did you support Xbox, if you hate Phil Spencer, you put money in his pocket too.
And guess what? You support it. You supported the sequel. You greenlit the sequel for him.
You know what dudes think? Dudes think that if it gets ported to PlayStation, that PlayStation is the only one who profits. It's hilarious how dudes think, man. It's like, dude, that's an Xbox game. You're going to have to pay Xbox somehow, some way.
Yep.
Even if you paid through the PlayStation Store. Guess what? Xbox still got their money. You know what I'm saying? Just like PC. Yep. Just like Nintendo. Like, listen, this shit is over.
And make no mistake about it. I'm not going to sit here and say PC Day Date will save every type of game. Like if a game is bad, if a game is bad, a game is bad. Like it's tragic. You know what I mean? Foam Stars was
the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Like Foam Stars was destined to fail before PlayStation even threw a check at it. It was destined to fail. I'm just throwing it out there right now. That game was destined to fail. Suicide Squad was destined to fail as soon as they even went with that script. And those characters, and Kevin Conroy being his last performance, that was destined to fail.
You know what's going to be sad, dude?
What's up?
If they port Foam Stars to PC and it's successful.
Oh, I would probably get sick.
Throw up
I would get sick to my stomach. Not because I'm mad, but because I'm because of laughter. Like it actually did do bad because of that. I swear to God, I will lose it. Like y'all really getting foamy out here on PC? Oh no,
boy, man, I would.
Woo! Let me find out, boy.
Hey, us PC dudes, now listen, I know you guys always talk shit about PC dudes, but PC dudes, we do like nasty games, man.
I know. Only
cans.
Cans. I remember that.
Cans. I streamed Only Cans on Twitch.
Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. That's all I gotta say. Y'all sick.
Hey man, you know who else was in there? Bella.
Oh. Oh God.
Shout out to Bad Bella.
Shout out to Bad
Bella. You know what I'm saying? She did it too.
Oh no. I gotta de-hear him at this. What's this I'm hearing about cans?
Dude, she gonna be mad too.
Oh man, let me get back to this chat, man. So Jack Knife, he said, let me go ahead here. He says, I ain't capping, I just feel it will kill the console. Okay. Well, Mike said he did. He said I wasn't lying. Okay, so even though I'm just not going to get into it now at that point, but like I said, none of y'all have made a point as to why these games would hurt or the platform will hurt the PlayStation sales. So I don't understand what we're doing here at this point. None of you have listed even a single point in regards to this.
I've been checking. I've been skimming chat.
I'm legit looking for a reason, and I have not found a single one. It sounds more like you guys just getting more affected. Your egos are getting hurt more than anything.
Yeah,
that's all it is. And I have to ask you flat out, what matters more to you, the games that you like to play, or just your ego?
Listen, man, you guys are not weak, man. You know, you're strong adults who bring shit to society. You don't have to be upset about this. You literally don't. You can be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if PC players play it day and date. Because what I'm going to do is buy the game, put it on performance mode, and fap. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the life, man. You don't have to be mad about it. You really don't, man.
You really don't. You're not losing any. Listen,
you're not losing anything.
If I had $1 for how many times Danny warned me about XYZ, and I could literally, even before I changed course and saw it. Yeah, you told me about this a long time ago, and I debated you for like, it was like an hour on platform.
We did.
It was like a whole show. We didn't get to a single damn topic. We went to the whole show debating, and I had to give this man his flowers afterwards. I was like, damn, you know, that motherfucker was on to something. He was on to something.
I gave you yours too.
He was on to something.
But you literally hit me up. You messaged me too. You said, dude, we got to chat. You free? And I'm like, yeah. So we jumped to Discord and shit. And you was like, dude, I'm sick of the bullshit, bro. You said, I'm tired of it. What I'm getting ready to do is dude's about to be mad because I'm getting ready to start telling the truth instead of just trying to cap for bullshit.
Yep.
He was like, I'm sick of how it's turned out. And I'm a huge fan of what I love, and I want that shit to maintain. So I'm about to try to repair the nation. You know? it's just crazy. And he's trying to do it. I mean, this motherfucker's doing big, man. 10,000. You know, constant pressure, man. I'm proud of you, dude. Like, and I love it for you, man. I love that you get to reach out to the people like this. I love you get to expose people.
I appreciate it. Long overdue. Long happened, you know? Long over. It happened.
Show.
But hey, no, that's what I do, man. Little faith, you know? Told me that a long time ago. I said, fuck it. I'm just going to go for it. But It'd be like that. But no, it's wild though. Like, I don't know. Big Mike. Listen, like, trust me. There's a reason why there's a reason why me and this guy on the line here are talking like this, and it was not affect like y'all think y'all typing in the chat are bad. Listen, we got a friend called Big Mike. Big Mike says some of the most absurd shit in the history of shit ever in regards to day and date. So trust me. Y'all think we heard y'all think y'all doing the worst, or y'all showing the worst. Y'all have not. We have heard worse in regards to like what they're gonna do if day and day happen. And as you guys clearly can see, they still with the platform. They ain't going no goddamn where.
They ain't going no motherfucker.
They ain't going no goddamn where.
And the crazy thing about it is when I asked him, I said, well, what brings you to the Sony brand, right? Like I just, instead of argue, I learned not to argue with Mike. Yep. I learned to just ask him questions so he can expose.
So he can show himself.
Mm-hmm. Right. Then he starts talking, and then he goes, "I don't give a fuck," and then he's gone. Right. So, when I said, "So what is it that brings you to the brand?" And he said, "Well, I love how easy it is. I love that I have all my friends. I love the game share program." I said, "Now tell me how that is affected if they release Spider-Man Day and Date on PC." And he literally could not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
He only said that it would devalue the system and he would sell his PlayStation if that happened. And that's not an answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reaction to a statement. I wanted a specific answer on if you love all those things, and that's not a thing on PC. You can't share your shit on PC like that.
Yep.
So, and having the game share stuff, and you can have friends. I mean, there's hellas, the social aspect of PC is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But there are some things that are specific to console that beat that, like the game share shit.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And he was super adamant about how this was a huge driving force for PlayStation and his relationship with the brand. And so when he just couldn't answer that, because I'm like, well, then what's the point? You're just saying stuff out of emotion.
Out of emotion.
You're not thinking about like, well, wait a minute. Does this really affect me or not?
Yeah.
John
Wolf. Acknowledge me. What's up, bro? Shout out to John.
What's up,
Wolf.
Ice Cream?
But no, it be that ass though. It be like that, and I know they're gonna get over it. Dudes right now are in this phase where it's like, like how could this have happened in America? Type of phase where they don't want to admit it, but they will be fine.
They will be just fine.
They will be fine as things progress. It's already been proven. As it is. If dudes are okay with paying $70 for games you've already fucking played on PS4 that are remakes and remasters, I don't think you guys are gonna hurt that another player gets to play a game day and date on PC.
It's not.
I really don't.
It's literally doesn't affect absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I really don't.
If that was the case, then Helldivers would have affected the sales of Sony's PlayStation 5.
Exactly. That's
was not the case because they're
success.
still number one in sales for consoles. Let's be real here. That's not what's affecting it. Mm-hmm. What is affecting it is people arguing on Twitter instead of buying the game.
Yeah. Like everybody's too busy trying to get a gotcha moment. It's like, hey, look at these sales compared to your sales. It did this compared to that. And they're not paying attention to what they're really saying here in terms of like the messaging they're putting out there. And that's the problem. Like you're not supporting what you should be supporting. And that's why we're here.
Just talking about it. You're just saying it out of because you like to war. It has nothing to do with the actual business side of things or actually having a cognitive conversation about what the changes are.
Yeah. You said, let's hope so, Jack. Listen, if my guy, you haven't been able to list a problem. If you can't list a problem, what makes you think there's going to be a problem? Let's use this logic. If you can't list a problem, what makes you think there's going to be a problem?
Big Cloud's a villain.
I'm just saying. What's good? What do you think's going to be a problem? You're good. Trust me, you're good. You're going to get your games. You're going to get everything. It's going to continue to happen. You're still going to get your controllers, all that stuff. But you're going to have more. Sony's going to have more leg room to use that money and go all out. Yeah, there's a good chance we might get the old Sony of old where they took risk and brought back new IPs or older IPs. Now they got the money to use. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There are things here that help. These are things I'm naming that can benefit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My hands up. I'm just saying. I lose no sleep over this. Trust me. I lose no sleep. I sleep like a damn baby, and I'm chill.
You imagine this dude tucked in. You know what I'm saying? He got the Super Mario tuck in.
Oh God.
He's asleep with the bubbles in his head and his shit. He got PlayStation logos on his shit.
I dead ass would do it. But here's the thing: I wouldn't lose no sleep over it.
Dude, I'm about to make that T-shirt, bro.
Oh God.
I'm about to make that motherfucker right now, dude.
Yes,
like, it just says losing no sleep, and it's just Big Cloud knocked out like Super Mario. No, they probably call you a Nintendo fanboy at that point.
Oh God,
mislabeling the shit out of you.
Yeah, After what Nintendo's trying to do with emulation, let me get this on.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, man.
Let me get this on record. Nintendo wants to kill ownership. Hey, Nintendo, fuck you.
Exactly. I disagree with it.
Yeah,
for sure. And
Nintendo has the worst backlog. Like Nintendo has the worst backs and patch solution. They have none. Yes. So how the hell? So suing the corporation or the company that's been doing this, keeping you afloat in terms of back, for everything, your backlog is retarded. But that's Nintendo. Nintendo just like, hey, you know what? We gonna find some ways to exploit these dudes for everybody.
And they're gonna lose too. That's the Nintendo's winning that case. They're losing.
Oh yeah. This Nintendo. Nintendo never loses a case at this point. They're gonna win, which is ridiculous. But I will say this, even though I don't really speak about this a lot in regards to Nintendo, I would legit say pro piracy, or I'm sorry, Jack Sparrow. I say pro Jack Sparrow their games. That's what I would say.
Facts. Because
Nintendo just doesn't get it in terms of like preserving a legacy. They just don't get it.
It's like, damn, okay, I got the Switch, but I can't play Metroid Prime like I want to. Like, god damn, like I don't understand how they don't want to just have a way for me to purchase the old games using backwards compatibility, so I can have access to your entire catalog on my Switch. Yep. Without having to go to specific things.
But right? It's wild because that's like the main thing that's like those little I guess you could say they're OG, right? Those little arcade cabinets they be doing where they have the games built in. You're basically playing emulated games on an arcade cabinet. So the fact that they're trying to stop that is ridiculous. It's like, well, you just kind of cut off a whole plethora of just fucking legacies. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Listen, I'm an old ass gamer, right? And I like old dude shit. I want to play some old school motherfucking Contra. Bruh, I want some old shit.
Give me the Time Crisis. Take me back to when Time Crisis was available everywhere at arcades and fucking everywhere, and I could play those with all light guns. Give me back the light guns. And I'm talking about those legit ones. I'm talking about the ones that actually cocked back when you shot them. Give me those. That shit was immersion back then. I want those experiences.
I'd take Alien vs. Predator, the side-scrolling beat 'em
up.
Give me that. You know what I'm saying? Give me all the Marios that you ever did. Like I'm the one you were talking about as far as the Nintendo casual dude. Like I like all Mario shit, right? Yeah. I want to spend money on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to kill all of the people who are pirating, then just make sure the shit title is available. Yeah. Just put it on your storefront as a
put it on the storefront. Because one thing I know, and it's been proven, even if it was available to that extent, I already know there's going to be some talented dude somewhere that's going to make it work. They've already done this with back and pat with PlayStation 3 games on PC, which, by the way, Sony still has not fixed, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. Fact. But they charge you $20 more for PlayStation Plus. And all you can do is stream. And all you can do is stream those games still. I'm just saying, man.
Hold on. I ain't gonna say nothing, man.
I'm just trying to say. I'm trying to say, man.
I'm not. Even
Are you at work? What's up, brother? Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to. Make sure you guys check out Hindsight with Hustle. Check out my homie channel. It's one of the panel members right there. It's the homie.
Emulators are better than the originals. True, because there's a lot of options.
A lot of options.
I love the graphics filtering and stuff like that. But you get with the emulators.
Playing Dino Crisis emulated. Oh God,
dude! I was playing a Game Boy Advance in 4K with full stretch screen support. Dude.
I did too. I played Emerald. on my PC.
Oh shit, you play
yeah,
hell.
I played
yeah,
Emerald. I played Emerald. I went back. I got a little. I ain't gonna lie. I felt a little teary. I was like, damn, old ass fucking game, but damn, is it hot? This game fire, even on my damn rig. You know what I'm saying? But these are options. Again, these are options. We're breaking up. Just saying, these are options.
I was playing Back to the Future too on old school Nintendo. I mean, me and my bro used to stay up all night trying to beat that hard ass bullshit. And
You
I
ain't
was like,
playing Aladdin.
I said, let me see if my old dude hands work, you know, with the game and shit. And I'm like, all right, I can still play it. I can still run it.
Oh God. They got Resistance on the PlayStation Store, but it's the PSP game. I know.
Yikes.
Where's the PS? Now answer me this, Talos. Where's the OG original? Where's the Resistance 1? Where's Resistance 2? Where's 3? So I'm talking about. Now, you know, dudes trying to say, Big Clyde, you don't know nobody, people don't watch you, yada, yada. Yet in the leaked documentation for Insomniac, it said Resistance was being made, but they canceled it.
Operation Rainfall has a petition out right now with 500,000 signatures of people looking for Legend of Dragoon. That's PlayStation 1. If they just did it like Nintendo did with Legend of Zelda and just kind of beefed it up and, you know, but it still looked, you know, the way that it did back in the day, at least 500,000 people buying it. And that's just Sony. That ain't even PC.
Matt said, I give you guys to the end of the generation to apologize to me. I wrote your names down. PC day and date, not happening. Why?
Nah, no, Mass is trolling now. Dude.
Oh my God! Stop!
Heavenly Sword 2 on PlayStation 5 would have been fire.
Stop!
And then you could put it on PC a year or so later, and we would have loved it too. They should have just did it, man.
Oh Jesus! Yeah,
Mass on some troll shit, dude.
Mass. I'm keeping hope alive. I'm going down with the Titanic. My man is legit with the damn violins. Gentlemen, it's been an honor playing with you today.
This dude turned into Chris Jericho. We done got on his list.
At this rate, yo, I believe it. Honestly, I really do believe it. But no, I mean, you know, y'all now got all y'all need to see. You know what I mean? All the info's out. Toys for Bob is going independent. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's changing around you guys, man. It's a lot. I'm just shocked that Sony... I'm shocked Sony had to lay off developers from the main studio that's been keeping them, like, afloat.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
I'm shocked. Yeah, I never thought I would see something like that, but they did it. They legit did it.
So, guys, if you're a fan of Sony, you should see what's happening. It should be dire for you. You should be like, you know what? The direction that they want to go, they must have really deliberated over it for a long time, because Sony has been really strict with exclusives up until this point. So something detrimental must have changed. So you have to kind of go with that. If you're a huge fan of the company, you want it to thrive, let's see what happens when they make that change. And if it eventually does something detrimental to what you loved, then I don't know. We can say you were right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like up until this point, we only know so much of the business.
Yep.
They have internal information that we don't have.
Yeah, there's a lot more numbers that clearly ain't being shared, but there's a lot going on here. There's
a lot.
There's a lot going on.
Xbox is the only reason why we know about Xbox, because Phil Spencer really don't give a fuck about admitting he's garbage. You know what I'm saying? He really don't, because his pocketbooks say he don't care how you feel. He gonna say, okay, yeah, we didn't win it, we didn't make it, but guess what we finna do? We finna still get this paper.
Yeah.
And that's my goal. I didn't went from trying to be a first party puppet to money making machine. That's what he want to do.
Yep. No, I agree. It's it's a lot to take. It's a lot to take in. I know, dudes. You know, this is a sore subject for them in terms of exclusives. But as y'all guys clearly can see, man, it's either we get rid of exclusives or we're paying $100 for games. And I'm telling you right now, To the dudes that's bringing up, well, games cost $100 back then. That was then. This is now. If motherfuckers ain't buying these games now at $70, what the fuck make you think they're gonna buy them at $100?
Look what happened back then. The game industry crashed.
Mm-hmm. What the hell makes you think they gonna buy them then?
Because, yes, was it popular? But, people don't understand how people don't have the money. Like it's the, yes, you work every day, you see people go to school, you see these things, and you're like, there's no way that somebody can't afford it. And they really can't. Sustaining yourself in the public is different than when you're in private. And, you try not to put on those troubles in public display because you don't want nobody to see you unhappy. So you just, listen, $100 for games is not feasible. For the regular person, like Big Cloud said, the casual, the thunder casual, as I call them.
Thunder casuals, wow.
And those dudes are not paying $100 for God of War. They're not. They're not going to pay $100 for Halo.
I mean, you'll buy them. Yeah, we'll buy them probably because we're diehard fans. We'll buy the collector's edition,
and we'll fucking get that.
But that's to an extent. You know what I'm saying? That's to an extent. That doesn't mean we're gonna buy it for those new IPs. Like, what does that say for new IPs? New IPs are gonna have even harder time getting out there.
You know what's crazy? Those dudes who claim they're not a gamer but they only play Call of Duty. Those are the dudes that they need this money from. You see what I'm saying? Because those dudes are the ones who they claim are casual. Yeah, yes, they buy games. But they may only buy sports games because they feel like they don't want to be put in a box as like a gamer. They just want to say, yeah, I got a PlayStation, but really I ain't a gamer. You know what I'm saying? And you got those dudes. You got the bro dudes. And that doesn't help Sony.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? It really don't. Because they're buying Call of Duty. They bought NBA 2K. Maybe WWE 2K. I don't know. But they didn't buy God of War because that's not their forte. They just want to get on Call of Duty and be racist.
Stupid. Sad but true. I didn't want to add on to that, but sad but true. That's how they be. The weird comments on the damn Call of Duty. Don't get me started with that. Oh God.
Dude, I made a session one time, man. I made a huge
Tive. I'm just gonna say Tive. What up, Malik? What's up, bro? I see you. What's up? But no, I got nothing to say on this, man. This the last time I'm gonna bring this up. As you all see it, now shall we will it? It's going to happen, and we're going to see it as we go. And as things progress, what I'm going to be doing is just be covering games, talking about games, etc. Trust me, I hate kind of being the guy, the only one doing this, but it's sad when I'm the only one actually doing this or willing to do this. And notice when it was Xbox, everybody was reporting this.
Exactly.
Not as PlayStation, everybody's quiet. It won't happen because Sony cares about my best interest. Sony would never drop our games on Xbox like Microsoft's doing on PlayStation, even though Sony is dropping Marathon on Xbox. Oh, but so they don't own Bungie. Just Bungie. They own Bungie.
Facts. Hey, put your head in your sand all your life.
You can't do this your whole life. Eventually, you're going to lift your head up and look around and see what's going on. You can't bury your head 24/7. You can't be ignorant to what's happening around you. You can't do it. Ain't no side perfect. It's business 101. And I understand that. It's business. So maybe you need to understand that it's business. Nothing more. At the end of the day, they care about money. They're going to get that money now that this is on multiple platforms. That's all they're going to be doing. Bella, Trella, the chat, I see you.
Bella in 30K.
I ain't 30. We told that woman's in 4K, ultra ray trace, reflections, anti-aliasing turned to 59. You know what I mean?
She got DLS set to quality.
Her hair got that ambient inclusion.
She got the tress effects turned on to quality. Physics turned to high. I get it.
Oh man, she got that temporal injection. You know what I mean? Shout out to.
I see the temporal AA. She got the temporal AA. Jeez.
Shout out to Bella. Shout out to Bella.
Bella.
Miss Bella. That's Miss Bella. Woo. All right.
She mad. You know she mad in the motherfucker.
We ain't gonna hear the end of it tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. We ain't gonna hear the end of it. What up, Strick? I see you, bro. Shout out to Strick. But that's pretty much it, man. I got nothing else to say. I'm spent. I'm dead ass. I'm spent. I think I've covered every single thing. I've had the floor open. No one can list a single reason as to why it would affect Sony in a negative way. As I've already told you, there is no negative way about this. Gaming is going to continue. The industry will thrive in this direction. And you know what's even more going to be better? The stupid-ass tribalistic nature will end on top of this. Everybody can go back to talking about games, actually playing games, and actually be happy for a fucking change instead of crying 24/7 about console wars. That's what's going to be better.
For sure.
Man, PlayStation side looking stupid as fuck. They are, bro. They are. You're going to have to rewind this stream back, Strick. You're going to have to and just see the shit we went through. I'm just going to tell you right now. You're in for some funny shit. Just rewatch the stream. It is the most hilarious shit I've seen in a long time. I'm sorry. And the fact that it's me telling you this, I never thought in a million years I'd be in this situation. I'm telling you this. But it's funny how fate moves, I guess you can say. Anyway, appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I appreciate everybody who's new to the channel. Welcome. I will see you guys, of course, more here. More videos, etc. And y'all be good. But until then, stay tuned for change. It's happening. All right? Stay tuned. Don't just talk about Steam charts, Big Cloud. These are facts, Rome. I see you, brother. These are facts. I look forward to getting back to gaming. The cult mentality is dead. Facts. Told they ass, though. A bunch of dummies. Funny thing is, they told Xbox gamers they were emotional over a box. Oh, well, look what we have here. Facts.
Look what we have here.
Harley, stop it. Femtega in the chat. What's up? Even if games go day and date to PC, the fanboys will just be talking about how powerful the plastic boxes are. You know, these are facts. These are absolutely facts. I can't even argue that. These are facts. Great stream, Big Cloud, and everyone in the chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Have a good one, homie. Show was lit. I appreciate you. Y'all enjoy your weekends. Y'all play some games. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. We'll be back. Yeah, I mean, we'll be back. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you are new. And I'm definitely holler at y'all when we get back here. All right? I'll be blessed. Oh, and by the way, Danny, put a link to the platform in the chat. Yeah, put a link to that. Make sure you guys check out the platform live. I'll be live with them tomorrow as well. If they go live, that's up to this guy.
We're going live. We're doing Hell Divers tomorrow, dude. So definitely pull up.
All right. Are you just now playing it?
Yeah, I've been we've been leveling and shit. So
all right, I platinumed that shit. So
see, when they come help us, man, we need a heavy carry, man. We need Mariah Carey, dude.
Mariah Carey. I don't know about Mariah, but I can sure carry a little. I don't know about Mariah. Y'all don't deserve Mariah. I deserve Mariah. No, I'm playing.
This sound like Nick Cannon, man.
Yeah, man. Shit. He had his shit. He fucked it up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the shit. You guys check out the platform live on Twitch right there. You guys give them a follow. We'll see y'all for sure, man. But y'all be blessed. Y'all be easy.
Thank you, man.
No problem, brother. Shout out to Danny. He's the host of platform. Thank you for coming through, brother. I appreciate it.
No
and
problem, no problem.
y'all be good, man. We out of here.
Love y'all.
Yes, sir.